And besides the concepts we just commented, BIM will also be integrated or categorized by different dimensions. Different dimensions which will contain specific processes related to the cycle of the project, such as the 3D, which is focused on generating the BIM shape, the main models, all the different shapes that will also generate the 2D information. The 4D dimension, to put it in short, will basically integrate the dimension of time. So 3D plus time will give you 4D, which, to put it into perspective, I got this small video when I was experimenting a little bit with 4D. This is a software called Navis Work Manage. Basically what you can do is generate your BIM model in software such as ArchiCad or Revit, export the BIM model in IFC format and reconstruct it in Navis Work Manage, and with the use of even other external tools such as Microsoft Project, you can create the Gantt graphic that will include all the different times for each phase of the project. And you can pretty much integrate everything to start creating this type of animation that will clearly explain to you which type of process is going to happen in a specific week or on a daily basis, and take all different types of decisions based off for the project. So besides that, it gives you additional data such as the percentage of the advanced parts of the different projects. You can create reports, you can coordinate a lot of different processes with the use of these interesting types of tools. So to sum it up, this is the 4D dimension, once again, where we integrate the BIM project with the dimension of time. And once you're done solving and generating the work program related to the project, the 5D dimension will integrate the dimension of the budget. So you can pretty much use the BIM model to generate automatic quantifications and integrate everything to the unit prices of each type of element. So pretty much you can start working on your budget, and in a semi-automatic manner you can optimize your workflow for this dimension. We got additional dimensions such as 6D, which is related to sustainability, which incorporates the solar studies of the project, the wind design elements, all types of energetic evaluation, and even more specialized processes related to the sustainable dimension of BIM. We got extra dimensions, not going to comment these ones, but for example, we can start generating all processes related to the management of the operation of the project, all the aspects related to the health and safety, to the lean construction, to the industrialization processes of construction. And even so, these dimensions are still relatively new, because before we had up to the 7th dimension, but keep in mind that in the upcoming years we even might have even more dimensions. Now there is a really nice reference that I want to share with you. The only detail, yeah, it's in Spanish, but still I'm pretty sure you're gonna understand it without any issues, because it's just the names of the different software and the different dimensions we got over here. So this is a nice table created by the page called Bimplicity, which will include a list of all different types of BIM software categorized in the different dimensions. So for example, for the 3D dimension, which is this column over here, we got the enterprise name over here, which is Autodesk. And we got software such as Advanced Concrete, Steel, Inventor, Revit, Dynamo, Civil. Pretty much the list goes on. From Bentley Systems we got this type of software. From Nemetschek we got ArchiCad, we got SketchUp Pro, SolidWorks, Scatia, and the list goes on. So you can pretty much just take a few minutes, check out the list of different software for each of the dimensions. We got the 3D dimension, we got this one over here, which is a 4D dimension. So if you are wondering which software I want to use for the 4D dimension, if I want to keep on studying all the BIM aspects in the long term, in the future, we got software such as Navis Work Manage, Navigator, Bico Office, and the list goes on. For the 5D process, we got also Navis Work Manage, Construct Sim, Nevaris, Bico Office, For 6D, we got software such as Vesari, Green Building Studio, EcoTech Analysis, Eco Designer, which is actually implemented with ArchiCad, which is quite a nice addition. For 7D, we got this list of different software. For structural analysis or structural simulation, we got a list of these ones. If you want to analyze all types of installations or facilities or calculate the facilities, you can use Revit Map, have a comp, Doc Designer. We got Map Modeler, which is also integrated within ArchiCad and is an amazing tool. Then we got all types of visualizers and model checkers, such as Autodesk 360, we got Bentley View, we got BIMX. This is an application we're also gonna review in this present course. Solibri Model Checker, the list goes on. If you want to render your project, you can use 3D Studio, and the list goes on. So just take a few minutes, check out this quite useful table. I'm also going to include everything in the present lesson, so you can review it in the included materials within Udemy. Okay, so let's go back to this presentation, having commented the different BIM dimensions. In the next lesson, we're going to continue talking a little bit about the differences and comparing a bit the benefits of using BIM versus the traditional methodology.